We're not normal around here. Got my walk. I just threw it away. No, I didn't. Let me put y'all on. This is delicious. This is delicious. Go to Aldi's, pick this up, pick up the grape flavor. Oh, that's delicious. That is delicious.
Three-day notice of non-payment.
You're scamming people. Tofia, don't do that. Tofia, don't do that. Tofia, don't do that. Tofia, don't do that.
I am teasing like a baby. Bien Ignatius, eat those deals.
Didn't she? Wasn't it something where like she bought like a rotisserie chicken and she didn't want to share it with her brother? I think Vic kept on telling me that, and it was like a whole rotisserie chicken. What person eats all that? That's nasty. I think I remember that her dog doesn't like her. Like, doesn't she like coddle the dog and it just doesn't bang with her?
No, you got it wrong.
She said if he wanted one, he had to go buy it himself. Oh my gosh. Is that her? Is that her mom? Who's that? Is that family? She looks like a part of the Chu family, the Tofia Chu lineage.
What up?
Tofia, along with her mother Mama Chu, father Papa Chu, and brother Chu, are one of the most...
I don't want to say anything mean. I really don't want to say anything mean about them. But this family has some crazy genes. Crazy genes. Because look at the brother. The brother looks devious. Like the dad, okay. I can't even excuse the dad, but we know what's going on with him. The mom looks relatively normal, and that's an understatement. Calling him ugly is an understatement. I'm gonna just leave these people alone. Because Tofia, I already thought Tofia was like ugly. Like, no offense or anything. But her brother is like a different story. Plus the Backstreet Boys shirt. What you think that smell like?
infamous family, not in content creation as a whole. Because in the last 2 years, they have left a trail.
She was evicted, and she's on live talking about how she got evicted. Like, that's crazy. And isn't she 30? Isn't she 30 years old? Whole time I thought she was like 16. Not because of the way she looks, but the way she acts. Like, she has a body of a 30-year-old, but she acts like she's a high schooler. They were saying that the brother had a girlfriend that he abused, and I'm just wondering how he got a girlfriend in the first place. I wonder if they're gonna talk about that in this video, because I really want to know about that, more the Chu lineage, because that who was talking to him, and if somebody actually was, like, we need to evaluate her. Like, what did she see in him? That's love comes in all sorts of shapes and sizes and looks. It's probably Vic.
Starting with the golden child, Tofia Chu. Tofia Slidell is 29 years old from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and considers herself to be a professional TikTok and live streamer. A couple of other things to note about Tofia is that she loves K-pop bands, BTS.
I can't stop looking at her mouth. She needs braces. I can't stop looking at her mouth. I'm trying to stop myself, but I can't. My eyes just, you know.
As I just stated, Tofia.
Sleeper build.
The video.
I don't think you know what a sleeper build is. I do. Like, how do you get that physique? That's what a sleeper build. Like, a sleeper build is like a build that you didn't expect somebody to have. I didn't expect her to have all that down there. That's a sleeper build. Come on, man. Like, how does one attain that physique?
One such comment would be about Asian teenagers who she seems to have some sort of obsession with. People would also begin to notice that the family struggled for money, as Tofia was always begging people to donate.
She kind of bad. she kind of bad, and then he pins it. He pinned the message. That is gross.
her. Tofia also was known to spend exorbitant amounts of money on DoorDash and DoorDashed items, not just limiting it to food. I once saw her order Five Below items from DoorDash. A bunch of unnecessary plastic junk when she was going online and begging people to pay their rent. She would also
Bad
pull
looking.
refund scams on local DoorDash delivery drivers, getting her blacklisted from the refund system as a whole. And
That has happened to me. Let me tell y'all, I was drawing so bad. I think this was during 2020, 2021. I was drawing so bad that they were like, no, you can't refund anymore. I went in to refund. I kept on. Here's the method. Allegedly. I don't know if I did this or not. Right, just to protect myself in case Uber Eats try to strike me down. I would go in. I would say, yo, something's wrong with my food. I would go online, grab a picture. I was type in moldy and whatever I got. Say if it was a McChicken, moldy McChicken. Pull that picture. Use that picture as the image that they asked for, and say, yo, this was in my food. Just give me the money back straight like that. So at some point they just cut me off, and I was like, okay, I gotta stop this. I gotta turn a new leaf. So now I feel extremely bad unless something actually is wrong. I don't submit the thing. But yeah, I stopped doing that because I gotta turn a life of crime behind me. This is one time I sent Micaiah my food by accident, and the guy wouldn't cancel my order. He wouldn't cancel my order and give me the money, so I could reorder it. And I kept on asking him, "Yo, I know you can cancel it. Why don't you just cancel it?" And he didn't. Eventually, he did after the order was delivered, and I told him he was drawing.
as I had living issues. The first being that the place was absolutely infested with cockroaches. Their appearances on camera became so frequent that the community dubbed them all under one name, Roach Chew.
Right there.
Ew, and she's playing Fortnite too. That was Damar and Tofia Chew on an E-date. And he saw Roach Chew. Ew.
The storm is coming.
And then they're just putting roach emojis in the chat, which is drawing.
Come on, stop. Come on, stop. Bien y gracias. Y dos, Dios. Muy bien.
I can only imagine, I kind of feel bad for her in this clip. Because that's how I feel when one of my parents come in my room in the middle of streaming. Is I can't really react to it. It's just I just have to deal with it. So I get her pain. I understand. I don't envy her position.
Ezekiah, Mordecai, Fusario. But we'll get into that here in a minute. There's no better way to explain it other than to show you this video of Papa Chew explaining his teeth. The man is absolutely insane, in a clinical sense.
I know my teeth. My teeth are gonna grow back.
Somebody said kiss us in chat. Somebody said kiss us.
I'm 58.
What do you think his breath
I'm
smells
58
like?
years old, and I am teething. Right now, I am teething like a baby. No.
And he only has 3. 1, 2, 3. You see those? How does he eat? What does he use to eat? That is disgusting. I've always... Old people who have, a bunch of teeth missing... I really, that's a big pet peeve of mine. Really, really big pet peeve of mine. Because one, like I said, how do you eat? And two, why couldn't you just take care of your teeth when you were younger? How many toothbrush sessions did you miss for you to look like that? Ugh.
pyromaniac. He will light these small fires inside, and it's gotten them into a lot of trouble with their
The
apartment
the lagging in between the dancing.
complex. It seems to have some kind of religious connotation for him. He will light these fires and leave crosses with green masking tape all around the walls of the apartment.
So you got the three crosses, 1, 2, 3, and then the Tofia the Mousachu blown up.
And going live on TikTok, he will have these religious sermons where he refers to himself as Ezekiah Mordecai Fusario, seeing himself as some kind of religious figurehead. But that's not all that Papa Chew is. He's also a con artist.
Money spread, money spread, money spread. The less than $300 is crazy. That is crazy. Pocket watching the money spread is actually, that's not cool. Cause he got somebody asked if that was rent money. Oh my god. Because if it was rent money, he wouldn't have enough. Oh my gosh. They didn't pay the rent, so oh my gosh.
It's no joke. Papa Chew has founded
So that's just
a
flexing
fake
money.
bank and everything. Joining Ozark International Bank. Hi, how are you? To join
just
Ezekiah
silent.
Mordecai Fusaria
Yo, I'm gonna come on stream one day. I'm just start counting money silent for 30 minutes straight, no talking, and I'm gonna just end stream like that.
Another thing you notice about this post is that it's marked 18 and up on Reddit. Papa Chew has a serious
Actual sleeper build.
problem posting illicit photos of himself to public platforms on social media, the internet equivalent of a guy in a trench coat. And this type of behavior is not just
Is that Mama Chew? Is that Mama Chew? Where's her neck? And why is she all legs?
limited to Twitter and Reddit. I want to say first that Papa Chew and
I'm not even trying to be rude here, but there has to be some sort of crossbreeding in this household, because there's no way she looks like that and then the brother looks like that and then Tofia looks like that and the dad looks relatively normal. You get what I'm saying? Like, it has to be some sort of disgusting stuff going on, because these people are not normal.
Mama Chew are legally married, and Papa Chew seems to have a weakness for practitioners of the world's oldest profession, stating in one video, which I cannot show here, that if he ran...
Mama Chew has some horrendous genes, yes. Because did you, like, I'm not trying to... She was born that way, but still, like, it is no way you look like that, and there wasn't any sort of funny business going on, like cousins being, or uncles being husbands to sisters, you know?
and every... I don't know if best is the right word, but that's what I'll use.
What is that? What is that? What is that? Ew. His laugh is so devious. Because you know he's thinking something nasty. He's thinking something real nasty.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wouldn't do that. I'm sorry, babe.
He was doing that in the house with his wife. He's making out with his fans who are probably underage with the wife in the room.
What happened?
Stop sticking your tongue out to the ladies, okay?
Okay.
No,
That's all you have to say. That's all you have to say, Maria.
That's dirty shit.
That's all you have to say. Just say stop sticking your tongue out.
What do you think? What do you think their love life is like in their house? What do you think goes on? Because they have the kids. How often a week do you think they do that? Do that nasty stuff? And how bad do you think it stinks? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Even though the family relies on his disability checks to survive, it seems like his actions have caused his family to harbor little.
I can only imagine, like, they're in between a rock and a hard place, right? They can't kick him out because if they kick him out, they're gonna be dirt poor. Who in that house is gonna get a job? Who in that house is realistically gonna get a job, right? They can't kick him out. But he's still gonna be doing these crazy things. He's still gonna be on live talking to women. Who knows what he gets into outside of the house? I think the best case scenario, take his phone away. Take this guy's phone away. He does not need to be on the internet. He does not need to be around all these enablers. He does not need to be making a fool of himself. Take his phone away. That'll help everybody in that house. Take Tofia's phone away. Mama Chu, I don't even think she has a phone. She doesn't seem like she has a phone. She has the most sense in the house. And brother, lock him in his room. I just fixed the whole family. Help, I thought this was Tofia Chu. That is wrong. The stare down was crazy. The stare down was crazy.
Good job, baby.
Yeah. I don't want you.
It's a non-payment.
How long have they not been paying the rent? Is the rent $2,000?
They were piling it up.
Why?
Because they added up because of COVID. We owe a lot of rent. It piled
Check
up.
the website and say we didn't know anything.
And why we owe that?
Relying on someone as insane as Papa Chu to pay your rent, well, you basically were asking for that to happen.
And like, do you feel bad at that point? Because like why not use the disability checks as extra money? Like, cause they're just solely living off that. What if he just checked? What if he just decided to go crazy, jump off a bridge or something in Minecraft? Like, where's that income coming in from now? Where's that income coming in? Nowhere. At least one of them has to go get a job. You know, like, how do they afford groceries? How do they keep the lights on? That is, I would hate to live in that house. I'll tell you that much.
And to call her out on her spending habits and her unwillingness to get a job, with Tofia stating that one time she was fired from a Dunkin' Donuts because of hygiene issues. Mama Chu and Papa Chu don't have jobs either, so Tofia thinks that she's supporting the family through her TikTok lives, when in reality she's begging for people to give her money so she doesn't go homeless, while she's spending that exact same money on various DoorDashed items, with them being
Like, those people on TikTok are way too nice. Way too nice. Because after the first DoorDash I've seen her, I would make hate videos telling nobody support this woman. Because she obviously doesn't have good spending habits. She obviously can't spend the money responsibly. Why do they keep giving this woman money, knowing that she's going to spend it on nonsense? She doesn't care about her family. She only cares about herself and McDonald's. Ugh. And she stinks. Smells bad.
I need you to understand what we're trying to do here. Sophia, come down on you harsh. I'm not trying to come down.
But the crazy thing is 16 hours on your phone every day. 16 hours. How much screen time do you guys average? This week I averaged almost 7 hours, which isn't crazy, right? I don't think it's too crazy. I do want to try to get lower. I think the most uses Twitch, Instagram, and then TikTok. I do spend a lot of time on TikTok. I gotta cut that down, while I'm in the midst of editing and whatnot. But 16 hours a day, that is more than half of the day spent on your cellular device. How can you do that? 9-hour average? That's not too bad. Wait. That was for today. 6 hours today. Hold on. 6 hours for the week, actually. Wait. I have to go to last week. Last week was 7 hours and 16 minutes. It's pretty much the same stats. YouTube. I do spend a lot of time on YouTube. Let's watch, of course, a lot of videos. 10 hours. Yeah, check that iPad, Vic.
This, even after Tofia, Mama Chew, and Brother Chew
Papa Chew bit me. It was all gums, so it didn't even hurt.
had gotten out of the apartment.
System is for you to make money, and you live with your grandma at her house, fired from Taco Bell. Talk about that, since you want to talk about my situation so much, Goofy.
With no heat and no running water, they were eventually forced to move out of the apartment, making the Slidell family now officially homeless. They would stay at a homeless shelter for a couple days.
That is why that's why she uses the thing. Every time I see her on TikTok now, she's live and she'll have the purple rum background. It's because she's in a homeless shelter. I feel so bad, but then I don't. Because I'm not gonna say she put herself in a situation, but a majority of it, okay, could have been avoided. I would say a good 75% is on Tofia Chew. The other 25% is because the rest of the family was inbred. Nothing you could have done about that. But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Are known to do, they posted it on Grindr, leading someone to attempt to break in one night.
Oh no. And it doesn't, because this lady does not have any sort of like internet safety skills, like internet safety, like common knowledge, like. And it shows, because you can tell this lady, Tofia Chew, mind you, she's 30. You can tell that she isn't the smartest crayon in the box. Imagine a gay man breaking in for hot butts. And imagine he's just met with Tofia Chew. Like, what do you do with that? Do you guys know those? Then the gooning would start. Like, what's wrong with you? Do you guys know those like horror films where like they have like different family members and it's something wrong with them? Maybe like something like Resident Evil 7 where all the family members are crazy. This is what this is based off of. Like, there's something seriously wrong with it. Like, this is a Resident Evil family. These people do not exist. These people are not real. I remember she was playing with herself on live. She got a yeast infection because because her dirty panties. That is disgusting. Who was like Texas Chainsaw Massacre family? Oh my gosh, the Sawyers. Who was in that live? Did she not notice she was live? But from the Nova video, they said that you have to press 4 buttons to go live. You know, they family from Wrong Turn.
Live stream, it's not my
Papa Chew has racked up a laundry list of charges in the last year. After the hostage situation, he would commit another crime in October, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and criminal trespass. Then 1 month later, like clockwork, in November, he was arrested for armed robbery and resisting arrest, as well as the numerous...
So, on top of the crazy stuff that's happening here, and he knows what he said was wrong in the chat because he pinned it. Imagine Tofia's juices get on you. My skin is gonna burn. That's acid. That's battery acid. That is disgusting. Ugh. Because I know there's no sort of self-care going on anywhere around that family. So I know... just thinking about it makes me want to hurl.
warrants that Papa Chew...
You can use it to grow your beard in. You can use it to grow your beard in.
Clark and Nova...
Oh my gosh.
It is almost...
How did he find his way here? And it's not even like... I remember them beefing. I was watching Turkey Tom talk about it. I remember them beefing. How did he end up here? Like, it is like, who would you choose in a righteous off? Like, who do you think is going to be telling the truth if all three of these people got into a situation? We have to watch the Leslie next stream. Oh, okay, yeah, because it's getting late, yeah. Leslie's the lady on the left, right? Give me a second. Hold on, let me change the scene. Yeah, we'll watch it next stream. Can you send me a video? Oh, never mind. I see it. It's right here. Yeah, we'll watch it on Thursday.